Hi, I'm Roberta. Welcome to my kitchen. This month we're in Switzerland, and what's more Swiss than fondue? Unless, of course, you don't have a fondue pot, then what can you do? Same ingredients, virtually the same method, you make another very popular dish in Switzerland called Chässchnitte. Basically, cheese on toast, almost the Swiss version of Welsh rarebit, if you will. So, some Gruyere, and I don't know if you can read that, but it says Switzerland. So to me, Gruyere is always Swiss. Some Swiss Gruyere, a baguette, some white wine, a little bit of that white wine I've already mixed with some corn flour, just to be on the safe side, to make sure our mixture doesn't split. My very kitsch Swiss flag mixing spoon, and I'm going to cut this up, pop it on a baking tray to go under a hot overhead grill, grate my cheese, and then we'll go to the stove and bring it all together. Just one tip with your baguette, depending on the shape, when I cut them in half, I then like to kind of break them open a little bit, just put them on the board and press them down. And I just want a bit more surface area to get all that yummy cheese mixture onto. So we simply have our Gruyere in a good heavy saucepan over a low heat, and we add our wine. We're just going to give that a minute and then we'll give it a good stir. Not much is going to happen for a few minutes until it starts to melt, and then it'll all come together. But don't be tempted to put the heat up, because slow and steady is the best with this. We don't want to burn the cheese, we want to melt it. So our cheese is getting nice and stringy now as it melts. We'll just let it go a little bit further, and then we can add the nutmeg and pepper and our corn flour and the rest of the wine. So look, that's pretty melted now. Time for some white pepper. Plenty of nutmeg, my favourite seasoning for this sort of food. Nutmeg and cheese is a great match. Give that corn flour a bit of a stir because it tends to all settle into the bottom of the dish. There we go. Tip that in, and now we want to beat it quite vigorously without spilling it everywhere, but we really need to bring it together into a smooth, thick sauce now. So that's been stirring over a low heat for a few minutes, and I think everything's pretty well emulsified now. So let's get that off the heat and onto our bread. Now you really want to make sure all of that wine is emulsified through the cheese. So even once it's off the heat, sometimes it's easier just to give it a final beating to make sure it's nice and smooth. Then onto our bread, as much as it'll take. You might not use it all, but the good thing is this actually reheats well. This is also a dish that you can make with leftover fondue. Perhaps don't tell the Swiss I said that, because they don't believe in leftover fondue, but sometimes I've had leftovers and I find it reheats really well to make Chässchnitte. So as much as you want, don't worry if there's a little bit left. Also don't worry if it spills over onto the baking paper, because you can always scrape it off there. I think I'm going to get all of that on there. Why not? Yum, yum, yum. Alright, now my overhead grill's been heating up. Under the grill, it's not a pretty dish, but oh my goodness, it's a delicious one. So here we have it. As I said, not pretty, but delicious. I'm not sure what we're going to do with all those extra strands of cheese. Onto a plate. And I like to serve this with a salad. So if you're making this instead of the fondue, I would suggest serving the nussli salad alongside this rather than as a starter before it. I love all those strings of cheese. Yum, yum, yum. So there's a bit left over here on the paper. which I'm just going to pour over the top. Now often when they make Chässchnitte, I struggle with that one, often when they make Chässchnitte in Switzerland, they soak the bread in wine first, then put the cheese over it. I like this method where the cheese and the wine are mixed together. So we have plenty of molten cheese left over here. I'm just going to get into a hell of a mess, but also try, if I can break it off, and just put a little more on some of these. Now, as I said, you don't have to. You can always eat the leftovers later, but you can never have too much molten Gruyere, I think. All right, little salad on the side. I'm not going to dig in just yet because I know how hot it is. Swiss Chässchnitte, an alternative if you don't have a caclon to make fondue. Aguetta.